Good morning, Lifestylers. Paul Kramer coming to you live from the Leader Chat Room at Lifestyle's home office in sunny and warm Toronto, Canada. Guys, it's a great day to be in the Leader Chat Room. I've got a fantastic guest lined up today as usual. Another great inspiring story about a Lifestyles leader that I'm sure is going to keep you motivated for many, many months to come. But before we get to that, I'd just like to thank our previous guest in the Leader Chat Room, GMD Violi Mimoso, the one-time tuna vendor who became a Lifestyles millionaire. Thank you, Violi, for joining us. Your story was very, very inspiring. We had a lot of very positive comments and feedback on it. So thanks for joining me in the Leader Chat Room. Now today, folks, we've got a great guest. Let me tell you a bit about her. She joined Lifestyles in May of 2002. She was promoted to IMD in 2008. And she was promoted to Global Marketing Director in July of 2020. She is the winner of the 2020 Loyalty and Dedication Award. So let's welcome from Cebu, Global Marketing Director, Lourdes Nunez. Good morning, GMD.
Happy healthy morning, Sir Paul, and happy healthy morning, everyone who's watching right now. Thank you for this opportunity to share my slice of story of my lifestyle journey. It's a privilege to be your guest today.
Well, you look fabulous, and thank you so much for joining us from Cebu, right here in the Leader Chat Room in Toronto. So it's great to be talking with you. And I want to cover your story because you've got another amazing story, and we're going to hear all about your success. But I want to start with your family. When you were a youngster, you were the third in a family of 8. Your dad did many different jobs, but he didn't earn a lot of money, and your mom was a stay-at-home housewife. And in fact, your dad believed that a woman should stay at home, right, and take care of the household. So, and that sort of formed a little bit of your opinions later in life. But we're going to get to that in a second. Tell us a little bit about your childhood as a kid.
Yes, thank you, Sir Paul. My childhood memories is very vivid to me. I am a child of a big family. We're 8, I'm the third one, as what you mentioned. And growing up in an hour of Cebu, 45 minutes away in a barangay of Karkar, and I am a very responsible daughter. I know everything, household chores at the age of 8 and 9, from doing laundry, cooking simple meals, fetching water, and cleaning the house, everything, because my mom taught us that girls should know household chores. And another thing they taught us is an honesty. It's a must, because she said, it traumatized me, everything. Who broke the glass? Who broke this one? And I raised my hand like that because she said, if you lie, your tongue which goes out long. So that's virtue until now. It's still vivid to me. Sometimes I laugh but instill a good virtue toward myself. So that's why it's hard to lie, even though I'm no longer a child. So what else? And my father also taught us to be kind and respectful to others. So way back as my childhood, it's not easy, but although I didn't notice it because everybody is the same way of life of ours. And we walk, I think 3 kilometers, reaching our school. We don't have electricity. We don't have water supply. So every time I've said my hands, the Kali is here because every day I'm fetching water. And that's all. It's not easy as a childhood, but I didn't notice it because whatever we have, whatever we are, for me, that's the only thing we need. And I also, although it's the mountainous area in Karkar, but I love the childhood memories, the Bayanihan spirit in our home, in the neighborhood. If you don't have rice, you can borrow rice from the neighbor. If you don't have vegetables, you can ask from a neighbor, like that. So happy memories, although in material things, we don't have much,
Yes.
but love and respect to each other was we have very much a lot. No,
Yeah.
although we don't have toys, much toys in childhood, but we can create uh games
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
we get dirt, Chinese starter, like that, everything. And for me, I'm so happy for that. And I remember every time my playmates, her father came over from abroad, I get excited also because she going to share his toy. And
Mm-hmm.
I can't forget the time I fall in the ladder of their house stairways because of the excited with the toys. Exciting and vivid memories.
Well, it sounds great. It sounds great. It sounds like you had a good family and a good upbringing. And obviously, you know, when you don't have a lot of things, you use your imagination, right? You create a lot of things. So that's also very positive. But you did well in school, right? You were good in academics. You had extracurricular activities you were involved with. But your father said you would not attend college because a woman should stay at home. And when that sort of message came around, how did you feel about not being able to go to college under those circumstances?
Sometimes because of the reality in the poverty, because my father said if you just three or two, I can afford. But because you are eight,
Mm-hmm.
five girls and three are boys, said uh, I I wanna tell this to you that I can afford only in high school, and after that my apology, I cannot longer send you
Mm-hmm.
to college.
Mm-hmm.
So my mindset during high school graduation, that's the end of my studies career, school career. So every time my classmates telling about their plan in college, I feel disappointed, and I didn't mention anything. My story, I didn't contribute or opinion about that because me myself, I know that I cannot continue college. So maybe that's my father's excuse or what, but
It's well,
but I don't blame him. So I'm not giving up myself. I'm not. I don't. That's maybe his opinion, but I'm not a part of the problem. But she cannot send me to school.
yeah, yeah.
I make my own solution.
Yeah, and
So after
I'm sure
yes,
he had to make a tough decision, right? Obviously, you know, the money was very tight. So
very tight.
these things are difficult to do, so it's hard to tell, you know, why he said that exactly. But anyway, you graduated and you ended up getting a job. We have a funny picture here we're going to show everybody. Here's your first here's your job. I don't even believe this is you on the right there.
Uh,
Here's your job in the pharmacy, right? So this was your first job out of high school. Tell us a little bit about this situation.
that's my first job in high school was after I graduated high school. So maybe a week I applied for a job, and good thing I applied for a salesperson as a lady in a pharmacy, and they got hired me. So it was not easy for me because it's my home is on south of Cebu, but the pharmacy I landed the job is in north and Cebu. So at the age of 15, for me it was not easy away from parents. But because my father told us that she cannot send us to college, so I must do to earn a living to support myself. So my challenge there, I was so young. The pharmacy opened at 7. The pharmacy closes at 9. So at the younger age, I used to sleep at 7.
Mm. Okay.
And then so many people the emergency, they got knocked the pharmacy for medicine because of the hospital was just nearby. But I remember in my closet, I put my dress there, closet, my clothes there. I put writings there that poverty is not a hindrance of success. I thought it's just simple writing,
Yes.
but I prove it to myself. Thank you, lifestyles. So I just remember it. I just know, just writing in my cabinet, poverty is not the hindrance of success.
Yeah.
Thank you to lifestyles. It helps me to prove that indeed poverty is not a hindrance of success.
No,
Thank you
absolutely,
for referring.
absolutely. Now, one day, so you did a bunch of jobs, right? You worked in the pharmacy and you had some other jobs. And then one day you were riding in a jeepney home, and you noticed that a young man kept staring at you. Folks, we have a Jeepney Romance here we're going to tell you about, right? Romance on the jeepney. I'm sure this happens. So there was this young man staring at you. Obviously, he thought you were very beautiful. He's staring at you in the jeepney. And I think he wanted to walk you home. Tell us the story, first of all. Who is this guy who was looking at you on the jeepney? And what exactly happened?
My husband.
Your husband.
My husband right now. He was in his law school. She out for school. Dismissal was 9 o'clock because law school in Cebu started at 5 o'clock and ended up at 9. And also in the department store I work, in the Konica I work, department store, the store closes at 9. So the rotation, the jeep route is the same route of his home and my boarding house. And then she asked my name, and she asked my name. I don't want to answer because she said he said it's 3 times that she saw me in this jeepney, the same riding jeep, but I didn't want to talk to him because I don't want to talk stranger in public. And then she's so persistent in the middle of the journey. When I gave my money as a fare to the jeepney, she said she always finish giving fare for my fare.
Yeah.
And when I get out of the jeepney, she followed persistently, inviting she want to visit our home. I told him it's not our home, it's a boarding house. It's so awkward letting somebody to get inside our boarding house. That's a home of my landlord. And she just persisted. She's so persistent, and he invited me for a dinner instead.
Wow.
And that's the start of the story.
Wow.
And he became my husband right now.
So that's the lesson here, folks. Just buy a beautiful young girl a jeepney ride, and you could end up getting married, right? That's pretty good. So this gentleman, his name is Neil. He ended up being your husband, and he's still your husband, and that was great. So we've got a funny picture here. Hold on, don't show it. Just here it is. Leave it on. It's okay. Here you are, because Neil, he wanted you to go to college, right? So because he knew you couldn't go to college before, and he wanted to give you that opportunity, which is wonderful. So he was pursuing you to go to college, and here you are. You're a mother. You're a wife, you're a mother of young kids, and you're going to college. So tell us a little bit about that. It sounds like a very busy life.
When he passed the bar exam at the age of 26, he's a young lawyer that time. He said, okay, it's your turn to finish your college, because it's my dream to finish my college. Because if your husband is a lawyer, every time we came to the party, they're gonna ask me, oh, attorney, your wife is also a lawyer? No, and that's just like a requirements of a husband. Then if you're a lawyer, then your wife is a lawyer. So I really push myself to at first I think just a requirement of society, but I really push myself to finish my college, because that's my dream, which my father failed to do for us. So, Sir Paul, all of us 5 girls, the husband sent us to school.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's fabulous.
My father saved money for the college education.
Right.
So I that time it's not easy, because I am a mother, I am a wife, I'm taking care of AJ that time. She's still a little one, and kindergarten, and I get pregnant again to second one, JN.
Yeah.
Then climbing stairs in the University of San Carlos, breastfeeding, and also everything, the being a wife at the same time a student, because I really want to finish my college, and because that's my dream. But luckily, amazingly, I made it.
Yeah, no, you did. That was fabulous. I mean, I don't know how you did that. That's incredible. And then your husband wanted you to go to law school, right, after your college degree. but you sort of had enough of studying. You were kind of sick of school at that time. You still had the kids and everything. And that's when Lifestyles came into your life, right? And that's when you were introduced to Intra by Global Marketing Director Nara, GMD Nara, who is anybody who knows Nara, she's amazing. She's fabulous. So tell us a little bit about that when you were introduced to Lifestyles by GMD Nara.
Very nice question. It's very terrific because this very excited moment in my life because this story changed my life. So that time I was in the crossroad if I continue to law school because it was April of 2002, and then the enrollment of College of Law was May. And then good thing Nera that time she calls that she gonna meet us after our in church after our Sunday Mass. I thought she's going to alam mo na si Nera, legal matters, consultations, doing notarized or papers or everything. But she didn't show up. I don't know when my husband said, oh, maybe she have this legal matters again. But after another Sunday, the next Sunday, she has had no appointment with GMD Eva Aradilius came our home. Maybe because Nera didn't know how to do STP yet. That's why she brought GMD Nera at home and they did the STP. Excited. My husband, she was the one listening about the presentation of the products. And then I'm not interested at all because this is my third network marketing, housewife. I also invited some other network marketing, but praise God, hallelujah, Nera is so persistent after the presentation. She's so cool.
Oh, she's persistent. All right. Yeah.
She's so persistent. My husband got the bottle of Intra. She's not into like believing that Intra can cure the physical challenge, but good thing my husband is so much into like food supplement. She likes vitamins, food supplement, but the Intra works for him. But before that, Intra so persistent. She invited me for a hope.
Yes.
And then after that one, nothing. You'll not get excited because the speaker were so good. They are the officer in the bank, the finance officer of the big company. There's no housewife there.
Right.
I belittle myself.
Yeah.
I said, no, I cannot do it. They're so good in English, very good in public speaking. No, there's no chance for me there. Good thing Nera is so persistent again. She invited me this time. Big hope. And I still remember there's GMDs from Manila. It's a big crowd, excited, so much excited. Good thing I'm the only guest of GMD Nera. She got to me. They're so focused on me. And then one testimonial there is not. He's an ordinary one. And then she tells his story about her journey. And then it inspires me. Good thing not the managers, the bankers, the accountant. And I saw, oh, if he can do it, I can do it. So I got home. I told my husband about it. But my husband said, sign up just to get discount, but do not do the business.
Right.
So all the network marketing, the lifestyle's the only one he refused. But it seems like I didn't hear anything because it's so still lingers in my mind, the excitement in the room. So I told Nera about it. If there's a way, there's a will, no? There's a will. So I pawned my jewelry. I said yes to GMD Nera. And I said no to my husband. I don't want to study law. So I disobey my husband. That for me, that
Excellent.
was the best disobedience
Yes.
I've ever made. I didn't made into a law school. I not became a lawyer, but I became a global marketing director. So I found my jewelries. I get the ATM cards that he was a professor of one of the university in Cebu. I withdrew money, and then the groceries was intended for my children. and combine everything, I got my Express Direct
Wow,
package.
wow.
And the rest were history. Thank you.
So let me get this straight. You pawned your necklace and your jewelry. You took your ATM card. You took the grocery money for your kids. I love that one. And you took all of this and you bought your Express Direct package, folks. This is what it means to not give up, right? And to just find a way. You said earlier, when there's a will, there's a way, right? And that's exactly right. I mean, that's amazing to do that. And so you've got your package now, right? You've got your Express Direct package. You're a direct distributor. You've got your product. And I know the first couple years it's tough, right? So you're working away. It's challenging for sure, and you weren't really sure. But tell everybody about the time you went into the bank and you were discouraged at that time about, the business was hard, you're struggling. And it's, it can be hard at first, but you got to keep going and keep going. Tell everybody what the bank teller said to you that inspired you and kept you going.
The times there were the same with other business. We have ups and downs. Like that. And it was a challenging time. I was challenged, like the organization. Medyo bumaba yung volume. Other networking, and then it's not easy for me, because this person I look up to, and they're now transferring to, I've heard, into another network marketing, and then worse is they convincing me to transfer their network marketing. And then when I went to the bank, when I encash my check, I asked the teller, because she's close to me, she's my classmate in college, how much did you make as a teller in the bank? She said this much. And now I encash my check, I think 5 times of her salary doing nothing. I told myself I'm so ungrateful, doubting myself capacity to do the license business. And then here's the teller working 8 to 5 and earning this much 5 times. Then I'm not working anymore in license, but I'm still earning, although I'm not working hard. So that keeps me going. It's still worth to do lifestyles business. So I think I made the right decision again. Not to listen to other leaders, to joining another network marketing company. And I'm glad, I thank God, my upline core, GMD Nunez and GMD Evardelius, stays with me.
Well, they are amazing. We have a picture here of them, and I know that, let's see this. These are your mentors. You've got Eva, GMD Eva, and GMD Nera from Cebu, and those are your mentors. And tell us how important they are to you, because I know that in 2012 your father passed away, and you had some guilty feelings about that, and you were somewhat disconnected from your downline and your upline, and it was a bit of a struggle for you. But these two are tremendous mentors. They were there to help you out. Tell everybody how important that is in your business, to have a mentor or mentors like these two.
My mentors are now part of my family. I treated them as a part of my family, because without them, license opportunity won't came to our home. Mira, it's just like I have two parents in my lifestyles business. Nira is a mother who spelled her downline, or whatever I like. So makisakay siya. If I like shopping, she would go with shopping with me. And then when Nira told me that, okay, enjoy life. Life tomorrow is not a guarantee, so enjoy your money, like that. On the other hand, GMD Nera, okay, you stay for the future. You must. So I have two mentors who teach me the way of life. So Nera is the one who's spoiled, but GMD Nera teaching me how how to save the money, how to, the to build asset out of my income. It's not how much I earn, but to save and invest for another like real estate, like that. So GMD Nira is good mentor in financial literacy.
Yeah, yeah. No, they're both great. And at that point in time, you really started to get serious. And we've got a picture here of your international marketing director that you became in 2018. And then you became global marketing director in 2020. Of course, during the hard lockdown, even, right? During the pandemic, during a hard lockdown. And I want to know, I mean, you really started to get serious and you really started to progress up the ladder of success. What was different now at this point in your life that you were able to get this amazing success even during a lockdown?
Yes, the before the lockdown, I decided because the time I was disconnected, I felt guilty because I don't have time for my father. When you pass away, it haunt me sometimes. So I get connected my upline, and we transfer to Bulacan. And then that time when I decided, we came home in Cebu. The first person I want to meet is Nair, GMD Nira, and GMD Eva. And I told them I want to refresh the system. And everything they lay down, the teaching and all. And then I gave my best. I do STPs. I've never had STP before. I sponsor as I never STP before. And I became teachable again, connected the NERA, communicate them if I wanted to ask question or whatever about the business. So, and I made it. International marketing director because it took a long time before I reached to I promoted to international marketing director because as an NMD I contented with my income. I'm earning 6-digit income that time, but for me it's already enough. But I was wrong. There's small dreams to realize for my children, more dreams to realize for my downlines, and that's for me. It's important.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm contented, but how about the others?
Yeah.
Who need this opportunity? So I become selfish there.
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, no, I mean it's amazing because you spent a long time, relatively speaking, to get to national marketing director, and you were satisfied. You just said you're satisfied with the income, and you wanted more, and you achieved more, and we recognized that and gave you an award in 2021 for 2020, and we've got a picture of that here. We're going to show everybody, Loyalty and Dedication Award winner, and this one, Loyalty and Dedication, it's important because it shows that you did spend a long time in the business. You worked very hard, and you deserve this award. How did you feel when you got this award?
I deserve it.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you, because I signed up at the age of 30. I'm 50s now. I spent almost half of my life doing the mission of lifestyles business. I am loyal to lifestyles, and I'm so dedicated with my mission, helping people live better every day. And of course, I deserve, and my organization deserves that award also. Because without them, maybe I'm not reached that 20 years in amazing journey and lifestyles.
No, it's true, absolutely. I mean, you have a great organization, but I always say that the organization represents the mentor, represents the leader. So if you've got great people in your organization, that's a reflection of you, right? And your personality, and that's what's so amazing about it. And now you became GMD, and you've got this amazing GMD income. You've got cars, you've got houses, you've got travels. We're going to show some pictures here of all the things you accomplished and all the things you achieved financially with lifestyles and with the opportunity. When you look at all of this, how does it make you feel? When you're thinking about yourself as a child, not having, used clothing all the time, having to walk to school, cross over the rivers to get to school, and you think about that girl and you think about now, what goes through your mind?
Without lifestyles, without my decision doing the lifestyles business, I couldn't have that all. But for me, the best part of the lifestyle business is the person I become. That's all the material things. That's the price of the price. But the best thing happened to me
Mm.
is I become an instrument to touch others people's life also. So from a housewife that's so financially dependent with my lawyer husband, now Liza's giving us the 90% of our income is from lifestyle. So a single
Wow.
centavo from
Wow.
my wallet before, even a single centavo from my wallet before, Sir Paul, came from my husband. I noticed everything. But right now, lawyering can buy for a living, but lifestyle is for the dreams and for the fortune.
Hmm.
That's the beauty of this opportunity.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. It's fabulous. You deserve all that success. And, you know, your big why, like you said, all the financial stuff is great, of course, and you work towards that, and that's part of it. The second part of it is your own personal development, which it's been amazing for you. But your real big why is your family, right? And we've got a great photo here of you and with your family. Two beautiful kids. I know they're both doing well in school, and and there's your husband. It's tremendous. When you look at this and you think about, you know, your ability now with lifestyles, with your lifestyles income, to give your kids everything they need, you know, and everything they want, you're able to give that to them. How does that make you feel?
I feel great. Before for the people I share this opportunity, they have fear. They can't share the bottles. They don't have the fear that they don't have any friends to share. But right now, my greatest fear. What if I don't sign up lifestyles?
Mm.
What the future my family could bring, because there were times my husband suffered anxiety and depression,
Yeah.
and we decided to let him stop the lawyering, but lifestyles income took care everything.
Hmm.
So if I had a fear, the greatest fear, that not signing up lifestyles way back before. Thank you for this very great opportunity. It's not the situation, my status, but it's the decision and believing of the dreams. So I myself have this self-esteem that I do the contribution of our marriage life. I thought forever na lang become a housewife, four corners of the house, but I made the great things because of this lifestyles opportunity.
Hmm.
And thank you, lifestyles, and thank you. I thank God for that every day.
Right. Well, you made it happen. I mean, lifestyles is the opportunity, but you made it happen. You worked hard. And you know, I ask all my guests on the leader chat room. I ask them what advice they would give somebody who's out there, you know, just thinking about joining lifestyles, but they're not sure. You know, maybe they're not sure about network marketing. Maybe they're not sure about nutritional supplements. Whatever their doubts are in their mind, what would you tell somebody who's sitting on the fence, not sure what to do? What advice would you give them?
Uh, we must to believe first before we achieve it. We must to believe that lifestyles is the best opportunity in the land for an ordinary person like me to earn extraordinary income. That lifestyles has the most amazing product in the world and is offering the most generous compensation plan in the entire MLM, the best supporting system from the corporate, the best mentors, and the best system that created global marketing director. Because I personally, Sir Paul, I believe that I'm not just sharing intra, but I'm selling the not just sharing intra, but I'm selling freedom.
Hmm.
So uh this time I am a housewife, but I believe that I could, and I did. I did it to GMD. So for me, let's not wait the miracle to happen, because they are the miracle. No, because they're the world's greatest miracle for the family, for their family, and for the people that touch in this lifestyle's opportunity. So together, and this amazing opportunity, uh, bringing hope in every home, and from their home to the world. And together, let's spread the stories of hope in every home, and that's our mission, and that's our purpose. And I found my purpose here in Lifestyles. Moreover, as a loyalty and dedication awardee, I want to say that be loyal to Lifestyles and be dedicated to doing the mission of helping people live better days. So if I can do it, they can do it also.
Yeah, well, that's tremendous advice. That is amazing. Thank you so much. And GMD Lourdes, thank you for joining me. You deserve all the success you've had. And you know, we're just getting started in the Philippines, right? We have so many great years ahead of us, and all of our distributors and our leaders, and even, you know, anybody who joins today, the opportunity is tremendous, right? So we're just getting started in the Philippines and around the world. And I know you're going to be with us for the whole journey. So I want to thank you so much for joining us today in the Leader Chat Room. Very, very inspiring. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Paul, and good morning, everyone.
Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
See you soon, Sir Paul.
Bye-bye. Well, folks, there you have it. GMD Lourdes from Cebu. Great advice for everybody. You know, we've got the support system, we've got the training, we've got great mentors in Lifestyles. But I think what Lourdes said was important is don't wait for it to happen. You know, you've got to take action, and if you're thinking about joining Lifestyles but you're not sure, take that action, take that leap of faith, work hard, don't give up like Lourdes said, be loyal, be dedicated to the mission, and you're sure to be as successful someday as she is. So thanks again to GMD Lourdes for joining us. Folks, that's it today from the Leader Chat Room. If you've missed any of our episodes, you can go right over to our YouTube channel, Lifestyles YouTube channel, and see all the Leader Chat Room videos there. So until next time, from the Leader Chat Room in Toronto, Canada, we'll see you soon, and good morning.
Our next award is for loyalty and dedication. This award is presented to the distributor whose unquestionable loyalty and dedication exemplifies the Lifestyles mission throughout the years. And the winner of the Loyalty and Dedication Award is Global Marketing Director, Lourdes Nunez.
Good morning, Lifestylers, here and around the globe. Stay dedicated. It won't happen overnight. To me, it happened in my 18th year in Lifestyles. Will it be easy? No. Worth it? Absolutely. 18 years is almost half of my life, embracing our mission as God's instrument, changing people's lives for the better. Sharing our advocacy is my way of life, my lifestyle, my hard work, the dreams of my family, and my dedication to our mission are the ingredients in my lifestyle success. I remember my son Jane said, "Mom, you said that in Lifestyles, you have more time to spend with your family and friends." My daughter Angie complaining that I always picture in school late. My husband, even if he didn't say a word, but I can see on his eyes, questioning my frequent absences at home because I was out of town supporting my distributors. It broke my heart because STP's Lifestyles was my top priority then in my first 5 years building my organization. They misunderstood first, but I had to do it because I believe the best thing I can give to them is my dedication to Lifestyles mission. By doing so, I dedicated all my effort to their dreams. Others saying, "What? You're in Lifestyles for 18 years?" I proudly responded, "Yes, I am. And why not? Lifestyles is my home. Lifestyles is my family. Lifestyles is my playground where I can be myself. People accepting my weaknesses and my flaws and applauding my strength. Everything I go through, it grows my well-being. I am loyal to Lifestyles, and that's one characteristic of mine I will never change. Loyalty is my brand." To the founder, the owner, Mr. David Devora, Mr. Sean Devora, to Mr. Paul Kramer, Lifestyles Philippines led by our dear Chantel, Sir Hill, Miss Jill, and the rest of the team. It's a great honor to receive this prestigious award. Thank you very much to my family, JN and AJ, my husband Neil, my strength, my mentor, GMD Eva, GMD Nira. I hope you will be proud of me. Thank you very much to all my elite leaders and my business partners here and around the world. I dedicate this award to you. I am Global Marketing Director Lourdes Nunez. It is my privilege to have been given this prestigious award. To God be